Hey everyone, and welcome to Flint Community Players Artist Spotlight, where we highlight the artists that lend their talents to Flint Community Players, along with artists from the Greater Flint and Genesee County area. On today's Artist Spotlight, we are joined by the two stars of the upcoming musical here at Flint Community Players, The Last 5 Years.
I'm Rachel Nesbitt. I'll be playing Kathy. And Kathy is a struggling actress who's very ambitious, and she is involved with Jamie, who is a very successful author.
I'm Michael Hilliker, and I am playing Jamie Wellerstein in The Last 5 Years. He is a very, very lucky and very talented young writer in New York, kind of trying to make his own way and break away from his familial expectations. And he basically finds himself falling in love with someone he never would have thought he would fall in love with.
So tell us a little bit about what The Last 5 Years is about.
So The Last 5 Years is a really, really strikingly beautifully written musical. The orchestration is unreal.
The Last 5 Years is about Kathy and Jamie's relationship, ultimately leading to their divorce. And you see both sides of the story. Jamie's moves chronologically and Kathy's moves backwards.
And it gives you these really complex and cool and heavy insights into their relationships, into how they're feeling about the other person. And you can see them just kind of missing each other, trying to find each other throughout the story. But they're always kind of in a different place than the other person.
So Jason Robert Brown's music is so good, and the music in this show is amazing and breathtaking. A little bit hard to decide because there's so much to choose from, but what would you say is your favorite song from The Last 5 Years?
There's a song that Kathy sings near the end of the musical that I really love called We Can Do Better Than That. And it's about her hopes for their relationship and how she feels about Jamie. And honestly, the thing that sells me on it is the strings. The strings in that song, wait for it. The strings in that song are just stunning. It's so cool, and it's such a beautiful song.
My favorite song in the show is Shmuel's song. I really like Jamie's character. I think that he's super fascinating, but Shmuel's song gives a little bit of comedic relief. It's so lovey, it's so fun. I really like Shmuel's song.
So as you said, this show covers the 5 years of a relationship between these two characters. What were you doing 5 years ago?
5 years ago? I'm 20 now. Oh my god, I was 15! Oh my god, that's crazy.
5 years ago.
5 years ago, I was 15. And so I was a freshman in high school. And that's when I had just started doing theater. Yeah, I was actually working on The Outsiders, which is a straight play. You know the book by S.E. Hinton?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a show that my school did, and that was my first role.
That's really cool. Yeah. So you've come a really long way since then. That's awesome.
Thank you.
5 years ago, I had just moved to Denver. So I recently moved back, actually this last year. But 5 years ago, I was in the process of moving to Denver and building a recording studio and exploring the mountains. Yeah,
that's so cool.
It was really fun.
Well, that is all the time that we have today for today's Artist Spotlight. Make sure that you come see The Last 5 Years at Flint Community Players, running from June 23rd through June 26th.
I am really excited for this show. Honestly, it's one of the most challenging things I've ever had to sing.
I am so excited for this show, and I think that you should definitely come see it, because it might be easy in this show to pick a bad guy, but really, they're both the bad guy. It's very complex. And I like the show because it's so real.
It's a really emotionally deep and beautiful show.
So you should come see it.